up to chapter 34, verse 1, the boundaries of the land of Israel. Okay, yeah, and Donnie, you'll be our reader.
Okay.
Medaber Hashem.
Medaber Hashem Moshe more. Tzavas b'nei Yisrael v'matar lehem ki atem ba'im el haaretz Canaan zos haaretz asher tipol lachem v'nachala eretz Canaan u'gvuloseha.
Okay, so he's come on in, Ezra. Grab a chumash. Good to see you, Ezra. Right there, over there. Perfect, Ezra. So, what page are we on, Donnie?
We're on 929.
929. So it says, command the children of Israel and say to them, when you come to the land of Canaan, this is the land which will fall to you as an inheritance, the land of Canaan and its borders. Okay, go on. Let's look at the Rashi. You read the Rashi, Donnie?
Okay. Zos haaretz asher tipol lachem v'fi sheharbe mitzvos nohagos ba'aretz ve'ein nohagos b'chutz la'aretz.
There's a chumash over there, Hakiva. There's a chumash. Bring all the chumashim from there. Keep going straight. Bring there's like 4 chumashim. Yeah, bring the whole bunch. So I'm optimistic about a crowd coming. I have that feeling. That the Spirit is going to move a lot of people to come. Here, see here, right here is Moshe. The Spirit is moving the people. I feel the Spirit is moving the people to come. Because there's a thirst in the air. Not for food, not for meat, not for power, not for wealth, but for my spirit. That's what prophet says. There'll be a thirst for the Torah. That's what I feel is going to happen. So what page are we on?
On 929.
929. Let's see. Maryland softball. You play softball, Moshe?
Oh, this is something that I worked on. Actually, I haven't worked this year. This was a couple of years ago.
Okay, so you don't play softball.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the land that shall fall to you. So Rashi says, as Donnie was reading, the Lefisha harbe mitzvos noagos ba'aretz, may noagos b'chutz la'aretz. There are a lot of commandments that apply only in the land of Israel and not outside of the land of Israel. So therefore, go on.
Mitzranei.
Okay, so by the way, Meitzar is like, here it means the limits of the borders of its sides. But we're now in the period, what period, what's the period of 3 weeks that we're in now? What's that called? How do you say that? It's called Bein HaMitzarim, between the straits. So that's this idea here that the Torah, why is the Torah telling us the borders of the land of Israel? To tell you, go on. Right. So only from these borders inside are the mitzvahs applying. What mitzvahs apply only in the land of Israel?
Shemitah.
Shemitah is one. What's another mitzvah? Excellent. Shemitah. What's another one? Truma. Truma is correct today for sure. There is some question about whether the Talmud has some question about whether or not Truma applies on the border cities that are right outside, maybe rabbinic Truma, but generally speaking, you're absolutely correct. What other mitzvahs apply only in the land of Israel? You're going to say, Akiva?
I'm thinking I'm just there.
Yeah, he was just there.
Is there any kind of no? There's no.
Okay. Well, there's all the tithes, the truma and the meiser, and then there is the bikurim, the first fruits. First fruits also apply only in the land of Israel. Okay, so those.
How many other
what?
Like I need the fruit.
Then there is there is a question: does the leket shechan peah they apply only in the land of Israel? Otani, come in. So there's the gleanings of the field. Basically anything connected to the land. Grab a chumash and sit right next to Moshe, Tommy. Grab a chumash.
What else is next to the line?
Here, Donnie, can you read the list for us? Look it up on AI. Say, give me a list of all the mitzvahs that apply only in the land of Israel. And Moshe, while Donnie's doing that, you'll read the Rashi. You got it, Donnie?
I'm working on it.
We're in pasuk Beis, the same pasuk. Tipo lachem. So why does it use the language of shalf? By the way, the borders of the land of Israel are not woke. Don't talk to me about the borders, the lands that the United Nations gave to us was nowhere near the amount of land that the Torah promised us. Omer, there's a seat right next to Donnie. Has your name on it. See, we got a big problem here in our yeshiva, Omer. That the fact is that they made us, when we put in the yeshiva, they made us put in, instead of one unit upstairs and one unit downstairs. You see, I'm so happy you're here, Aiden. But you know what would be even better? If you told me you were coming.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Okay. I'm so glad you're here, though. Baruch Hashem. How was Shabbos in New York?
It was good.
Grab a chumash, Aiden. So they made us put in, instead of one unit upstairs and one unit downstairs, the inspector said, no, you need 2 units downstairs. This is what's called chelm, stupidity. So now we get nothing blowing upstairs unless we close all the vents downstairs and then it blows upstairs. That's why the downstairs is always freezing and the upstairs is never warm enough, never cool enough. This is what's called ridiculous. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you have a solution, Aiden?
Ridiculousness.
To the problem. Okay, Donnie's gonna read for us. Anybody
Give me a lot.
Okay, so let's hear the mitzvahs that apply in the land of Israel. You have a chumash, Judah? Okay, you're Eitan. You sit right next to me. Eitan, pull your chair around. Sit right next to me. This is what's called the teacher's favorite. Sit right here, Eitan. Okay, go on. Read them.
The Trumas,
I suppose we did those.
Bikurim,
Bikurim, we said.
Orla,
Orla is. You know what the mitzvah for Orla is? Does anybody know what the mitzvah for Orla? That's the first 3 years after a plant is grown. After a tree is planted, you can't eat from its fruit. But that applies also outside the land of Israel rabbinically. Okay, go on.
Neta Rabbi,
Neta Rabbi is that the 4th year, after a tree is planted, you have to take the produce to the land of Israel. So that's like a kind of like Truma Meiser, but go on.
Kulayim.
Kulayim applies also outside the land of Israel.
That's what it's saying.
Okay, go on. This is fake news. What is this?
What's the what is that?
What is Kulayim? Kulayim is that you're not allowed to plant 2 different seeds in the same patch. Or there's 5 different types of Kulayim. 5 different types of Kulayim. One is that you're not allowed to wear wool and linen together. 2 is you're not allowed to mate 2 different species of animals. 3, you're not allowed to work 2 different species. 4, you can't plant 2 different seeds together. And 5, there's Kulayim Karam. You can't plant a seed in a vineyard. That's not a grapevine. Anyway, these are the 5 different types of climate. I thought they applied outside the land of Israel. So let's see. I'm not sure that who did you look this up on?
ChatGPT.
Anything else?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Look at Shufra.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if those applied outside the land of Israel, but they said it does. I think they're right about that. But I mean, we can look that up. Here, somebody asked them, Moshe asked if Payah, don't do it on ChatGPT, but ask if Payah applies outside the land of Israel. Go on. I don't think it does, but go on.
Shemitah.
Shemitah, we know.
Yovel.
Yovel is like Shemitah. Go on.
I think that's it.
What?
I think that's it.
There's no way it's it.
Okay, so basically, no. I think that's it. What?
I'm not gonna guess how to spell
No, just say Payah.
Oh,
P-E-apostrophe-A-H.
that doesn't make sense if there's only 3.
No, there's no more than 3. There's a lot. What did they say? No?
It does apply.
It does apply?
The diaspora is a part of it. But with distinct halachic limitations.
So it's rabbinic. Doesn't, I mean, I'm not even sure that that's correct. I mean, where do they quote Safaria?
Yeah.
Where in Safaria? Because they hallucinate sources. Yeah, so it's rabbinic obligation. Okay, it's rabbinic. Okay, they claim it's rabbinic. They're probably right. Okay, so now let's go on. So why does it say in the verse? Okay, everybody have the page open? Everybody have the right page?
Yep.
Okay, Eitan, so proud of you. Okay, Moshe, read Rashi, Tipo Lachem, shall fall to you. Why does it say these are the boundaries of the land that will fall to you? It's a strange language. You know, you say strange language like a yeshiva bacher say it's a strange lashon. The lashon is weird. Lashon means the language. Okay, go on, Moshe. You know that expression? It's a strange lashon.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Ashem Senech Likon Higoro.
Shenechaka begorel nikres chaluka lashon nefila. Okay, so how was the land of Israel divided up? Hello there, Colby. How's your dog? You said you were bringing your dog to the doctor.
Oh, it's good. It's getting old.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, so the dog is okay. I was worried about you, Colby. Okay. Okay. So Al Shem Shenechlaku Begorel Nikros Chaluka Lashon Nefila. So how was the land of Israel divided? How was it decided who got which tribe, who got which land? How was it divided? I'll read it again in the Hebrew. See if you can figure it out. Al Shem Shenechlaka Begoral Nikret Chaluka Lashon Nefila. So how is it divided? With a goral. What's a goral? It's also in modern Hebrew, this. What's the goral? Tani?
Omer.
Omer, אתה מדבר עברית, עומר? אתה מדבר עברית? מה זה גורל? מה זה גורל?
This is what we need. Harai. That's like cool Rosh. It's like a Harai question.
איפה נוראי? מה זה? מה זה? לא, זה, yeah. תקרא אותו בטלפון. תתקשר אליו. בפייסטיים. תשתמש עם הפייסטיים. או וידאו בוואטסאפ. תתקשר אותו. In the meantime, Aviv and Mordechai, okay, I give you $1 if you can name every single boy here.
He's talking about that. Not every single one.
You got a few. Oh, wait, Omer, you got right. Who else? Kobe, Moshe.
Right, Rabbi wants to ask you a question.
Okay, no, right. אתה יודע מה זה גורל? גורל בעברית?
No.
אוי. גורל, גימל וו ריש למד. גורל.
Never heard of that in my life, Robert.
זה כל כך עצוב, זה מפריע לי כל כך הרבה, אני לא מבין.
He wants to know the answer.
A goral is a lottery. You got to be in it to win it.
Four is the lottery.
Four is a lottery in the book of Esther, but a goral is a lottery in the Bible. It's an interesting question why they changed in the book of Esther. It's probably a Persian word for him. That's a good point. But goral is a lottery. So the land of Israel was divided up by lottery. Also in modern Hebrew, you can look this up. You want to buy a lotto ticket, it's called the goral in modern Hebrew. Or maybe they just call it lotto. Lotto. They just call it the lotto?
I mean, that's what my parents said.
I think they call it the goral in modern Hebrew. I think it's a modern Hebrew word. What?
Omer's wrong. You're right.
Eitan. Remember this name. This boy's going places. Eitan Aviva. Okay, and they're all going places. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a modern Hebrew word, but I don't know. We'll find out. You can look it up on chat afterwards. We've done enough AI. Okay, go on. So therefore, because they did the lottery, that's called it fell by a lottery. Not the NBA lottery. This is the real lottery. Okay, now keep going, Moshe. Midrash Agada.
Midrash Agada Omer Agidin Shehipah Kadosh Baruch Hu Sorayim Sheshuvad Lumos Minat Shemayim.
Oh, beautiful, Aiden. This is something so beautiful. The Midrash says a different reason. Why is it called the land will fall to you? Because God took the angels of the 7 nations of the world, who then inhabited the land of Canaan, and he threw them down from the heavens. He peeled, who threw them down, and then he tied them up. And he said to Moses, they no longer have any strength against you. God tied them up. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, next pasuk. מי רוצה לקרוא? קודם. הם מדברים איתך בעברית בישיבות שלכם? לא מדברים בעברית? לא מדברים בעברית? אף אחד לא מדבר בעברית בבית ספר שלכם? This is, well, what do we pay so much money for if you don't, none of the teachers speak in Hebrew? I actually think that this is the most important thing that you could learn in a Jewish school is Hebrew today, because as we're growing as a Jewish community, land of Israel is getting more and more people, and the Jewish community in the diaspora is being more and more marginalized. If you want to remain connected to Jewish people, the single most important skill you need is Hebrew language. I'm not saying the other things aren't important. You need Gemara, you need Chumash, but if you don't have Hebrew language, it's going to be so much harder to integrate. If you have Hebrew language, then you could go in at a later age into Chumash and Gemara. And so if you're going to Israel for the year next year, or in 2 years, you should take upon yourself the responsibility to learn Hebrew. And it's a crying shame that they don't teach Hebrew in these Jewish schools. Conversational Hebrew. But in the meantime, you could teach it yourself on, what's the one?
Duolingo.
Yeah. Okay. Omer, בבקשה. תקרא את הפסוק. אני רק אדבר בעברית מעכשיו.
כן.
בסדר?
כן.
אתה מדבר עברית איתי.
כן.
Okay. I'm always speaking Hebrew from now on. Omer, מי מבין עברית? Omer. ג'ודה! ג'ודה! לא נורמלי. Okay, go, read. Gimel. We have to do a trip to Israel. Yeshiva saying no, trip to Israel.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Those are some of the best Israel.
Yeah, we should do a trip to Israel.
Yeah.
Or we could go to Japan to visit my sister.
Oh yeah, I want to go to Japan. Hey, that's just, why don't we do both?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we can go to Japan to visit my sister or Israel. Okay.
Japan.
Why?
She's moving from Israel to Japan because her husband's becoming Israeli ambassador.
What?
So
Japan?
for Japan, Israeli ambassador to Japan.
Why don't we go to Israel, then Japan?
Well, because it's like 20 hours away. It's 20 hours away. It's not close.
Let's just go there.
Okay, Omer, אתה קורא, תקרא.
היה לכם פאת נגב ממד.
These are the boundaries of the land of Israel. Don't read the fake boundaries of the anti-Semitic United Nations. These are the boundaries you should read right here. והיה לכם
ממדבר צי.
פאת נגב.
נגב.
So this is the southern side, shall be from מדבר צין.
על ידי אדום.
Wow.
והיה לכם פה.
נגב.
מקצה ים המלח קדמה.
Okay, so the southern side will be from the wilderness Sin at the side of Edom. Who knows where that is? And the southern border shall be from the end of the Yam HaMelech, the Dead Sea, eastward. Here, where is Edom? Here. Where is the Sin wilderness?
Doesn't say.
He doesn't have a picture here, so we have to look at Rashi. Edom, he doesn't have it here? Is that possible?
No, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't think.
Hold on, in this picture. Wait 1 second. Borders of the land. But anyway, it's much bigger than the current land of Israel. Okay, let's read what Rashi says. Okay, go on. Read the Rashi. Wow.
Want me to read it? Right?
Yeah, this is a very long Rashi. I want you to read the whole thing.
From Midbar Tzin, that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if you look at the maps, I mean, this is going to be a little hard to read. because it's a very long and without the pictures. So I mean, it's hard to. I think we're gonna have to skip it, unfortunately. But it's the suffice it to say because we don't have the proper pictures here. I wonder if I should have an atlas here, which I wish I had an atlas here which describes it. But this is much bigger than the current land of Israel. Much bigger. It's hard to really tell from this. I don't know that we'll get so much out of it if reading these Rashis if we don't have the diagrams in front of us. So therefore, we're going to skip it and go to, let's go to the northern border. All these borders are too hard for us. Should have had the diagrams. Let me see if I have the diagrams. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I have this beautiful picture. Beautiful picture book. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here's the- Well, having beautiful pictures. Here, look at these beautiful pictures. Picture book. Okay.
Bless you, Eitan.
Eitan, may God bless you.
Thank you. Bless you.
I mean, this guy is great, but it's not really so relevant. Here, look at this. It's called the Exodus Mysteries of Midget Sinai and Jabal Alamos. What's it about?
I don't know.
Oh, I really wish I could take everybody here back to Mount Sinai when I went. That was one of the best trips. Yeah, I don't think your parents would let you come with me to Saudi Arabia.
Say what? You said it was safe, so.
It's 100% safe. It's also very expensive. It's very expensive. When we went, it was like $5,000 a person. Yeah, I don't think.
How long? For how long?
I went for how long? For like a week, not even. I mean,
Is that good or no?
it's a lot of money, but we went in style. Oh, we were like kings. We were like the prince of Saudi or the king of Saudi Arabia himself. Do you want to hear as a fun fact about Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
They don't sell seltzer. They don't drink seltzer.
Soda?
I don't know. They just didn't have seltzer. I couldn't find like a Perrier. Also,
They also don't drink wine, so
what?
They don't have wine.
they also
Oh,
don't
no.
drink wine.
Yeah, that's right. They don't have alcohol. Rabbi Yosef. Oh, see,
Yes.
it's 11-hour fight. Rabbi Yosef. Rabbi Yosef. How do you say בעברית moderni, איך אומרים lottery in modern Hebrew?
Oh.
What'd you say?
Lotto.
Okay, lotto. But do they use the word goral?
No. Even the scratch cards are called Chish Gad from what Leah said about her stepson Gad being born, that was luck. So Chish Gad is the scratch cards and Lotto is lottery. Actually, Eretz Nehederet had a movie about they created a play/movie about Sodom and Gomorrah, and they basically said that because his name was Lot, he manned a lottery ticket stand.
Oh, okay, I see. Lot is lot. So they don't use the word goral. So the word goral is not a modern Hebrew word at all.
No, but even the Gemara describes how they did the goral of
Yeah,
the
I know
tribes,
that.
right?
I know that. Okay, let's go on to chapter 35 because the rest of it's hard to do without the without a map. Okay, Aiden, you read chapter 35 verses 1 and 2. Go on, Aiden. These are the zoning laws of the Torah. Oh wait, I skipped Tani.
It's okay.
Okay, Aiden, go on.
Which one is that? That's third line. Third one. Okay. Right, a bear out of 9, I'm gonna say Barabot, Moab, Olive, Ardain, Yerachol, and
Excellent, Aiden. Excellent. But you're not getting off the hook that easy. You're going to read 2 psukim. God spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab, al Yarden Yerechol. Okay, this is what he says. Go on.
Sab, Et, Bnei Israel, Benatnu, Leliyam, Minachalat, Zatam, Arim, Bet, Lumir Dash, Larim, Sehem, Itanu, Viam.
Okay, beautiful. So he says, command the children of Israel and give to the Levites from their inheritance cities. All the Levites have to get cities to live in. And in addition to having the cities, the Levites need a migrash. What's a migrash? A field for their cities around it. You should give to the Levites. So the Levites need a space around the city. Why? Why do they need a space around the city? Who wants to read this Rashi here? Akiva, you want to read the Rashi?
Yeah, sure.
Migrash, Revach, a space. So you need a space outside the city just to be a beautiful enhancement. Just for these are zoning laws. Go on.
The aim Rashaim leave with no sham bias below the Torah, Karen below Zroa, Ziria.
So they left space around the city for zoning laws that you can't plant, you can't build. These are the areas around the city. So the Levites were entitled to the city. I just want to say before we stop, this morning we had a discussion, and there were a couple of boys who were in their 20s, and they were the firstborn. Neither of their parents were Cohen or Levi, and their mothers didn't have a miscarriage beforehand, and they never had what's called a pidyon haben. That means that if neither of your parents are Cohen or Levi, and you're the firstborn, first issue of the womb, and that there was no miscarriage, then no C-section, then you need to have a pidyon haben. So I'm mentioning this in case there's anybody here who's the firstborn and never had and the parents are not Cohen or Levi. We need to do a pidyon haben for you. Okay? Tony, you're the firstborn?
Yeah, I had one though.
Damn right, yeah, one Tony. What? What's a pidyon haben? Pidyon haben is a ceremony, where you give to the Cohen. Are you the firstborn, Aiden? Did your mom have was a C-section? What?
No.
No C-section. First pregnancy?
Yeah.
And she never had a miscarriage. So then, did you have one?
I never.
Actually, what?
I never heard of that.
So we need to do it. What we need to do is basically you have to give, and I have them. I'll give them to you. Wink, wink. 5 silver coins, and you give them to the Kohen, and then you've been redeemed. No, yeah, we can invite Benji. I mean, if you want a different, yeah.
You probably owed me 5 silver.
Well, then if you think that maybe we could do Yossi or Booney, basic. But you should check with your mother to make sure if she didn't do it, that is big time parental abuse. Tell her she's going to hear from me.
Maybe
No, it's not. What?
You're supposed to do when you're a baby.
Yeah, but she might have been. What? No. It's a little bit more complicated. So I don't know exactly. So I don't know. So I don't know what happens. No, it's not a mitzvah on the mother. It's not a mitzvah on the mother. So whatever.
Maybe I don't know. I never asked her.
No, it's not the mother's mitzvah. It's not the mother's mitzvah.
And how do you do it?
No,
you did it when you were recently?
No. He did it as a baby.
We all did that as a baby, Aiden.
You did it, Eitan?
You did. Why do you want?
Oh, okay.